Hi guys, welcome to Sudani Food and Lifestyle channel. Guys, today I'm going to be making oxtail, okay? This is going to be part of my Sunday meal, okay? So it's already washed and seasoned. I seasoned it from last night and I stick it in the refrigerator so it's really well marinated. But before I put it in the pot, I'm going to show you, these are some of the seasoning that I used. I used green peppers, red peppers, onion, fresh onions, tomatoes. I use ground turmeric, thyme, salt, ground black pepper, garlic. I put some powdered garlic in there. I put some red pepper seeds in there, and I put some chopped garlic. And then last but not least, well, I used like soy sauce, okay, to give it this brown color. And I use a piece of ginger that's in there. I use scallion, okay, and I put a little pimento seed. I mean, it says that, but this is where I store my pimento seed, and they look like this, okay, which is what they crush and use in as pepper, okay. But when you use it as it is whole, it doesn't really taste hot or anything like that. So now it's well seasoned here, but I'm not gonna put the seasoning in the pot when I put it in the oil. I'm gonna saute it first, and then I'm gonna cook it for about an hour, okay. So let me just show you. I'm just gonna put a little oil in the pot over here. My pot is hot, so let me just put a little oil in there, okay. And then I'm gonna let me just push the oil around in the pot, okay, like this. It's getting hot, and I'm using a heavy skillet, okay. It's good to cook your oxtail in a very heavy skillet, okay. I haven't used this in a while, but this is what I'm gonna use to cook my oxtail, okay. So the fire, let me see if it's hot. Let me just put something in there, see if it's hot. Yeah, yes, it's hot. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. So now I'm just gonna put it in here, and this is about 3 pounds of oxtail that I'm using today. I'm having guests over, okay, so this is not all for me. So I'm just gonna drop it in here, okay, and I'm gonna take the seasoning off of it, okay, because I'm not gonna cook it with the seasoning. The seasoning will go in at the end, but I'm just gonna saute it all together here, okay. Let's take all of that here. These are nice, healthy looking pieces of oxtail, okay. And oxtail ain't cheap, that's for certain, but it's good to have it once in a while. So I'm just gonna stick it in here, okay. Let it saute. Let me put the bigger piece. I have gloves on my hands, so I'm not gonna get burned. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick it in there and let it saute. Take off all the seasoning and stuff like that. Okay. Let's just put that in here. Oh, there's another nice big piece underneath here hiding. Okay. Right there. And then here's my ginger that's in here. I usually cook it with the ginger also. So I have 2 nice pieces of ginger in here. Okay. Right. I'm going to let that saute on one side, and then I'm going to flip it once I figure it's sauteed well enough. Let me just wipe my hands here. And wipe my hands. So yeah. So it's sauteing here. And I'm just going to put the cover on it and let it saute for a while. Okay. And I'll be right back. When I'm flipping it, I'll show you. Okay guys, so it's been sauteing on one side, so I'm just going to flip it here. Okay. Flip it over so it can get brown on the other side, especially the bigger pieces. Make sure that they're sauteed properly. Okay. Make sure you hold your pot with your mitten so you don't get burned. Okay, so I'm just going to flip it here. Okay, let it saute. Let me put the bigger pieces here. Okay, at the bottom. So it can saute. And then I'll be right back when I'm throwing my water in it for it to cook down. So let it saute again for another 5 to 6 minutes, okay? Okay guys, as you can see here, it's been sauteing for a while. Okay, so I did it on both sides. Okay, so now that it's brown to my liking, I'm going to be cooking it down for a good 1 hour or an hour and a half, or for as long as it takes for it to get tender, you know, because I don't know how quickly this will cook, but I do know oxtail takes at least an hour and a half to cook. Okay, so now that it's sauteed on both sides, I'm going to pour boiling hot water in there, because it's good to put hot water in it so as not to slow the cooking process down. Look at that. You see how I put the hot water in it and it's boiling right away? So this way it does not slow the cooking process down. It continues to cook. Okay, guys? So yeah, let me just spread this around evenly in here. So it's cooking continually. And so you do that throughout the cooking process, okay? Have your boiling hot water ready to throw on top of it from your kettle or whatever. Okay, and I'm gonna let this boil for a good 1.5 hours or until it's tender, okay, where it's chewable and edible. And then I'm gonna season it, okay, guys? So I'll be right back once it's cooked, and I'm gonna show you how I season my oxtail, okay? So here it is, cooking down nicely. And it's already bubbling, okay, guys? And I'm cooking it with ginger inside of it, okay? Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so my oxtail's been cooking approximately for about an hour and 20 minutes or so. And it is soft, you can see here, it's been cooking. And you don't have to cook it the way that I cooked it, okay? You could put it in a pressure cooker also. But I'm home, so I prefer to cook it this way, okay? So I'm just gonna take a piece of it out here, and I'm gonna test it for you. I'm gonna show you. As a matter of fact, I don't even have to cut it with a knife. You could just cut it like this, and it's very soft, okay? Soft. You could tear it apart like so. So it is cooked, see? It's cooked to my specifications. So I'm just gonna put this back in here, and I'm gonna put my seasoning in, and so these are the seasoning that I originally had, okay? So I'm gonna throw that in here, okay? All my onions, tomato, and stuff like that, scallion, garlic, and all that wonderful stuff. I'm gonna throw it in here so it could cook down. And another thing that we usually put in oxtail is lima beans. Okay, let me get my jug over here. So you could put the canned lima beans in, okay? You have this kind, it's white, but these are the baby lima beans. I'm gonna use this because some people in my household, they don't really eat canned food. So this is like, I'll eat this, but some others don't. So this is another form of lima beans, okay? This is the frozen one. So I'm just gonna cut this here, and I'm gonna throw some in my pot to cook it down, and that will give it a nice gravy. Okay, so let me just pour some here in my cup. Okay, put a lot. You can put as much as you want, because I just love lima beans. It's a lot of lima beans to go with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw it in here. Okay, and I'm gonna cook that down. Okay, for another 20 minutes, about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so you're gonna throw all of that lima beans in here, and it's gonna cook down with that. And you could put carrots in there too. Okay, and you can also put some spinners in there. You can put whatever you want in there, but I'm just gonna use lima beans today. Okay, and I'm gonna cook it down with lima beans. Okay, I think I'll add 1 carrot to it. You could add a carrot to it. Let me just get a carrot, 1 second. Okay, let me just get a carrot. But you could add a carrot to it. Let me just clean this here really quick. Over there. Quickly wash this and clean it. Okay, throw it in there. Some people put little spinners in there, or little dumplings, but I'm just going to put carrots in there. Healthy carrots. You just wash this and peel it. Okay. So you could cut carrots in it. Okay. And it's nice and colorful. Okay. Okay. So I put 1 carrot in there. Okay. And just, I'm gonna let it cook for another 20-25 minutes until it goes all the way down and make some sort of gravy, okay, guys? And so once this is finished, I'm gonna show you what I'm serving it with. Okay, so this is how I make my oxtail. Okay, I make it the long way by cooking it, but like I said, you could use a pressure cooker to cook it. Okay, guys, so I'll be back in about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, guys, bye. Okay, guys, so my oxtail is completely cooked. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna prepare it with. You could have it with white rice, okay, if you like, but I'm having it with some rice and beans, or rice and peas, or red beans and rice, whichever way you call it. So I'm just gonna, it's very tender. Some of it is even falling off the bones, but that's like how I like it. Okay, you can put some small pieces on there. Okay, just dish this out. Let me just put this here, and then I'm just gonna this is what it looks like here with the lima beans, and I'm gonna serve it with rice and peas here. Okay, like so, and you're gonna put your gravy on top of it. Okay, so a lot of people like gravy. Put your gravy. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so you have a lot of veggies in there because the peas are a source of, well, it's a source of protein and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna put some salad in there. Okay, so having it with salad. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so this is how I make my oxtail with lima beans or butter beans with some red beans and rice, or rice and peas, like how you want to call it. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy making your oxtail. Okay, guys, thank you. Bye.